Alright, do whatever I want. Go Palestine's room. What is it? Is something the matter that requires you to come to my room? Well, actually, the guy's Palestine for assistance. What? A time loop? So you're telling me I've been repeatedly experiencing the same time? ST-DF-CF-MF-SF-AF. Do you know what that means? Code? Ah, it's a verification process. I see. So amazed how quickly she can figure these things out. So the cause has been identified as a space-time anomaly, but from here on it will be very difficult to verify. That's what the last Protestant also told me. Just what the heck does it mean? The space-time anomaly naturally exerts an effect upon the entire world. The point where it starts will always be near Luca. There are 167 remaining possibilities, but whichever one it is, we have to find the starting point for it. This will require some very detailed space-time investigation. You should be prepared for this to take an extensive amount of time. When you say an extensive amount of time, how long are we talking? Based on the measurements of the entire Pocket Castle, a complete investigation would take approximately 480,000 hours. That's more than 50 years! My mind wouldn't be able to take it anymore if I kept repeating for that long. Oh, I'm sure you'd be fine, Luca. I mean, what's 50 years if you're doing it 4 hours at a time and you're banging hot women at the end of each one? You just rotate through your favorites and that's it. Call it a good day. This is a case of random brute force measurement. If you can narrow down the location of the abnormality, it can be made much shorter. In the end, I'll have to rely on your information gathering. If there's any information that draws your interest, I'll narrow down my measurement range to that. Until then, I shall proceed with the measurement duty in a brute force manner. As usual, please return to me here when it's 4 o'clock. Once it's 4 o'clock, I'll return to hear the results. Until then, I'm free to do whatever I want in the castle. Yes, there it is! You have to get through all of that in order to just get to Chrome mentioning that Chrome was doing autopsies. That reminds me. She mentioned Chrome was doing an autopsy in her room. Maybe I should go check up for a moment on how that's coming along. This is just a hunch, but I'm worried about what Chrome is up to. Perhaps she has something to do with this time loop. Alright, just checking over here real quick. Go to Chrome's room. Huh? What do you want? If you're just looking around, try not to get in my way. This room's terrible. In any case, something's been on my mind. I should take a look around this room for a little bit. Alright. Don't make too much of a mess. I'd appreciate it if you could help out with this autopsy. Let's see, we asked about pizza orders. Ask about regrets. There's definitely stuff I regret. I wish I could go back in time to do all over again. But not for today. I got nothing to do with that. Nothing useful. Chrome hasn't taken a bath in the past few days. I want to give Chrome a bath, so I'd like your assistance. Ask about pizza order. That wasn't me. Tools that can loop time. I don't know. Ask about regrets. My regrets from when I was alive have disappeared. Now I do what I can to look after Chrome. Regarding the phenomenon, I cannot help with that. Yep, short, sweet. This corpse is... He was found dead in Zauzaneb woodlands. He left a note in his house, so his cause of death was declared a suicide. This corpse is a drowned body from the open sea that washed up at Port Nabla. It was probably the corpse of a local fisherman who went missing a few years ago. Being lost at sea that long, I wouldn't think there'd be anything left of a corpse if it was missing for a few years. This corpse is an old hermit that his cause of death was a heart attack. He held a rational view towards society, but there's otherwise nothing suspicious about his corpse. This one? This corpse is the corpse of a merchant who died wandering the Sabasa Desert. You too should be careful not to get lost. This corpse. Something about this corpse is different from the others. Oh, you're interested in that corpse? You got excellent eye. This is... No. Who was this person? An unidentified corpse I brought in from Finoa. He was one of the victims of the Land of Night incident. That incident in Finoa. So he was a victim of Muska's group. During the Land of Night incident, Muska and her friends took over the village of Finoa. Many of the residents fell prey to them during that time. As I'm sure you are aware, a lot of corpses piled up in that incident. There are still bodies that haven't been identified yet. I ended up receiving them since I go around doing autopsy work. Among the corpses there was this particularly strange one. It's clear that he fell prey to the succubi, but his time of death doesn't match up. He died before the attack on Finoa. You mean he was killed before Muska's group attacked Finoa? Yeah, it's strange, right? And then there's this odd device he had in his hand. It's probably some kind of advanced communications machina. It's definitely not technology from this world. Just who the heck was this guy before he died? How about you? Doesn't that perk your curiosity? Or pique your curiosity? When did you bring this corpse over here? Just today at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Is there something wrong with that? 1 in the afternoon? That's the hour I always start back at. This mysterious corpse. I got a hunch it's strongly connected to this strange phenomenon. Say, can I borrow the little machina that the corpse was holding on to? I don't mind, but try not to be too rough with the deceased's belongings. Attain the mysterious communications device, machina. If I can find out what this machina really is, it could lead to the identity of the corpse. I should show this to any companions who might know more about it and gather information. Alright. So, ask about the mysterious machina. The true nature of this machina remains unknown, but looks like a pretty advanced communications device to me. Nothing useful? And you don't know, but I'll ask anyway. Do I look like I'm familiar with Machina? You'd be surprised what the modifications Chrome hopefully ends up doing to you at some point. Alright, well, I guess we'll need to do Sphinx's riddle in order to go upstairs and ask everyone upstairs. Attempt our riddle. 3, third, it does not. Well, before I forget, let's ask you about the Machina. I have been cloistered within the pyramid for a long time. I cannot keep pace with the latest technology. Nothing useful. We're not spending time upstairs, we're just asking the people about the Machina. Might as well ask you three before you all disappear. Did we ask you all about regrets? I don't think so. I don't really think much about that. On the contrary, I yearn for a woman with a gloomy side. Mysterious Machina. Sorry, but I'm not too familiar with Machina. Maybe you should ask someone else. Alright. Any regrets? Yeah! She doesn't appear to have any regrets or worries. Mysterious Machina. She sniffed it a little, but immediately lost interest. Move Giga. Alright. Upstairs to talk to people about the Machina. Don't want to borrow promise sign. Lucia. Mysterious Machina. This is an advanced Machina. I wonder if I will need to learn about Machina as well in order to master alchemy. Probably. Having machines to be able to do some of the processes for refining alchemic materials, I imagine you would. Nothing useful. Mysterious Machina. You don't know, do you? Nothing useful. I do not know about machines. Nothing useful. I know nothing of Machina. You should ask the others. I wonder if I can talk to you about this stuff. Nope. I cannot. About the mysterious Machina. I have no knowledge of Machina. If you're looking for a paying appraisal, however, please leave it to me. Mysterious Machina. It's a small Machina made with cutting-edge technology. Why don't you ask a scientist about something like that? Machina? This technology doesn't exist in my world. Sorry, but I wouldn't know. Nothing useful. Mysterious Machina? In exchange for teaching you what it is, how about you become my servant? It's the kind of deal I would offer if I knew what it was. Unfortunately, I do not know. Nothing useful. What is this? I don't know. I've never seen a device like this before. Nothing useful. Alright. What about you, Giga? You know anything? Any regrets? I should never have slept on this spot. I'm sure we're regretting that, but this doesn't have anything to do with the time loop, does it? Mysterious Machina. I can't see it! This isn't going to work, is it? Good luck with that. Let's see. Well, The one we need to talk to is Kazia, but he's not here right now. So, before we advance things further, how about we go and help Chrome with the autopsy? Or, better yet, how about we give her a bath? She stinks! Give Chrome a bath. Huh? What are you two doing? Chrome, I'm giving you a bath. Stop that! Ah! We forcefully gave Chrome a bath. You defiled me. If anything, I've cleansed you. I spent some time drying off Chrome. The time is 3 p.m. No. No. Bad. Stop them. Don't let her fool you, Hakun. I'm sure Sylvia just wants to make you her prey. No, wait. Is that so? Forgive me, but I've changed my mind. I just came up with a better training routine. Your meddling was uncalled for. Sylvia left in a hurry. Oh, you're here too? Huh. Whatever. There he is. Looks like they've got more than just alcohol here. I'm glad they've saved some iced coffee. Alright. About the mysterious machina. This is a smartphone, isn't it? How did this get into your world? Eh? You know what this is, Kazia? It's a device for communicating with people far away by voice or text. They have a lot of other functions too, but... Look, I've got one too. Oh, I used to. Did I really lose everything except for my gun? So this came from your world? No, that's not necessarily the case. For instance, it could come from the world Muska and her friends are from. I believe Muska mentioned something like, my smartphone doesn't connect here. Just like back at the handjob karaoke. I get the impression her world and mine are very similar. I'm not familiar with this model of smartphone either, so I can say for certain this didn't come from my world. I know this thing is a device called a smartphone. In any case, seems very likely this is something to do with Muska and her friends. I should report to Promise Time right away. This could be the key to resolving this strange phenomenon. Alright, we'll deal with the rest of your interactions later. Alright. Go to Promise Time's room. Oh, until it's 4 o'clock, I shouldn't disturb. Alright. Go to Chrome's room. As an apology for giving you your bath, I'll help you with the autopsy. Oh, so eat together. Okay, I guess it is that time. Never mind. We've already ate together with you. Alright. Well then. Oh. I also need to go upstairs and talk to the rest of the peeps up there. Since there are different ones. Alright. Ask about the mysterious machina. I am no good with machines. I don't know. You're a machine, and yet you don't know about them? Are humans knowledgeable in flesh and blood? Sorry. Nothing useful. Build. Build doesn't know. This is like technology from another world. Nothing useful. Alright, nothing else. Alright, might as well ask which about the mysterious machina. Machina is beyond my field of expertise. Though this appears to be an O part, why don't you ask someone from another world? Or an expert from this one? Nothing useful. Alright, how about you? Ask about mysterious machina. What's this? This board is like an inkstone. I don't know how this is meant to be used. It's not some sort of ritual tool. I suppose this isn't within my area of expertise. To ask me about things that aren't my specialty. Nothing useful. About the machina. I dislike machina. I hardly do anything. I dislike machina. I hardly do anything, and yet they break so easily. Nothing useful. Alright, still 3 o'clock. Talk to anyone there? Alright, well, Kazia has been a great help. How about we spend some time with Kazia? Alright, ask about the pizza order. Eh? A pizza? For starters? Can they even deliver that here? Oh, I want to try some. Your lamp has said she likes it without the sage. I haven't had a delivery pizza in a long time either. I wasn't the one who ordered it this time. Doesn't look like Kazia ordered it. Tools that can live time. I'd be lying if I said I didn't happen to know of any. The doctor makes all kinds of devices after all. But I don't think those have anything to do with this case. Even the doctor wouldn't make something that dangerous. Don't be so sure, Kazia. No, I think she would. Yeah, she definitely would. Nothing useful? Any regrets? Well, I regret? I guess not saving my best friend's lover, or superior. But I don't think they have much to do with your situation, Luca. Both of those happen in my world. Nothing useful. Consult regarding the phenomena. You've been repeating the same date over again? I've actually solved a case like that before. Eh? Seriously? The cause in that case was the client. The demon had taken advantage of my client's feelings of regret. The client refused to accept a certain terrible event. The demon used that as a bargaining tool and offered a deal to my client. I solved it by getting the client to accept reality, but as a result, he's never felt more obsessed with human regrets since then. So if this phenomenon is anything like that, I imagine there's someone who wants to redo this day because of regret. So the cause of this is regret? If one of my companions here is harboring some deep regret, could they be repeating the same time because of that? But I'm just giving you an example from my world. There's no guarantee that will always be the case with these phenomena. Sorry I can't be of much assistance, but I'd be glad if I could help you find some key to the solution. Thanks, I'll try looking for them. someone who is harboring deep regrets. I should look for them in order to resolve the strange phenomenon. Let's have a drink together. Taking a break to Luca. Come to think of it, we've never gotten a chance to have a leisurely chat. That reminds me, does Kazia drink alcohol? I get the impression you're not really into the nightlife. I haven't seen him drink either. I heard before that he can't drink it. Yeah, I can't handle anything that strong. This is about as much as I'm able to drink in a social setting. It might not even need to have high alcohol content. I've just never been in a mood to want to turn to alcohol. Despite that, you got that icy glance in your eyes. Is Kazia actually the type to start from that mood? His heart rate just increased. I think you nailed it. Could you just let me have a quiet drink? I'd rather talk with Luca. Spend some time having idle discussion with Kazia and the others. Current time, 4 p.m. Alright, to promise time. To Promestine's room. I should talk to the next Promestine about the identity of the corpse. There's less than an hour until 5 o'clock, and my time in this loop is nearly up. Ah, you're here. This time, investigation has found no abnormality from G00000 through G0146. The cause has been identified as a space-time abnormality. Coordinates G00000 to G0146 have been cleared. Please relay this to the next me. Understood. Looks like we've got a long way to go. As I've said before, a brute force is going to take an extensive amount of time. If you could find any information that might help narrow down the measurement range. So shortening this investigation is going to depend on my work, huh? Guess I'll just have to use my legs and ears to keep at this. The Chrome's room. Alright, help with the autopsy. Might as well. Yeah, just place the heart on that scale. How much does it weigh? I shouldn't have agreed to this. Chrome with her autopsy work, of course. I had to take a bath afterwards to wash away the stench. At that moment, the 5 o'clock bell rings in the castle. Yeah. Now why would there be an intruder skulking about in my private laboratory? Said Chrome nonchalantly. Huh, Chrome? I thought you'd given me permission. You're quite the impudent one. Verika, punish his insolence. Alright. Let's go with the usual. Stick out your butt. What do you mean by the... Ah! Schmack, 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 schmack. You naughty, naughty boy. Punishment from Frederica ending. As Chrome looks on and watches and laughs.